It is Saturday, February 7th, 2026, and you are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel on Que4 Radio, AM 1680, Que4.org. I am your host, Thomas Bottoms, bringing you a show with no budget, no future, no morals, aiming low for success. Hello, everyone.
Is there a show?
We have started.
Success!
Yes!
We've crossed that hurdle.
Huzzah!
We're going to celebrate. It was just a rough week. There's a lot of changes I'm going to deal with.
Wait, week or weeks?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Plural.
Yes. My move to Detroit may be happening in March. Mikey, Chip, and I, we adopted 2 new cats that hide. So we're up to 5 cats again. And then we are getting a dog tomorrow night that's apparently acts like a cat. And
Your family is moving out of the country, so their pets are becoming ours.
my brother and his wife are moving to South Korea on Monday, moving to Busan.
Wow.
My brother will be teaching overseas. I think he's teaching English. I'm not sure. And then I have to now take care of my mother and uncle, but we found them an apartment. Townhouse with a basement. So
he's moving from North Korea to a place next to North Korea.
he is moving from Chicago.
As crappy as it is, we're not North Korea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have a website.
There's not going to be
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
We have
How is he getting there? The last train?
my brother's always been a big boy. I'm not sure if you've ever met him, Darren. Yeah, he would feed the needy. Like he would,
Brother Nick?
yes,
Yeah.
he a big guy. We have a website, Bottoms with an S, bottomsofthebarrel.com, and if you click here, you'll get to our website and YouTube page and get to see some beautiful scenery. Yes, last episode, that was images of me leaving Suffolk, Virginia, and driving on my way to Asheville, North Carolina, I believe. I don't recommend doing any of those, but...
It looked kind of sketchy.
Wonderful destinations. You're going from one place that's crappy to another.
Suffolk, Virginia, actually, when my parents lived there and they went out to like grocery shop or something, someone broke into the house and robbed it. My dad got a little terrier dog, like the same one used in Green Acres. His name was Mister. He one time put Mister on the front lawn, and someone stole him.
Oh, jeez.
And I think that really hurt my father a lot. Unfortunately, may he rest in peace. And then
Your father was a good man, but he was horrible with pets, so...
And then after he passed, and I stupidly let my cousin have the key to the house as we were going to empty it, and she made sure she took all the appliances. And when I went through everything, she stayed about 2 feet away from me at all times to make sure I didn't find anything good. The safe had been ransacked. It's Virginia.
Sounds like my family.
That's not
like me
Virginia.
and my brother.
So that's not your
That's
Virginia.
just my
That's
family.
just your family.
It's actually on my father's side too. That one time my grandparents, Opa and Oma, went on a vacation, and one of the sons, as soon as they were gone, like started shopping in their house, just like, let me come and take the food.
Did they pull a shopping cart and everything like they were at a jeweler?
Well, if it means anything, my aunt stole a whole house from me.
Yeah, that means a lot. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to do. So, Mikey, Chip, you doing okay today?
No.
No.
I tripped on a curb and fell on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Didn't destroy my camera. Almost did, but I didn't. Watch my life flash before me as I watch my camera go down with me.
If anyone has a Tylenol or aspirin, he would be happy to take one from you.
I have it at home. We're fine.
Well, if you have one right now,
I don't take. I'm too old to take drugs from folks now.
Stranger danger.
I need to see the bottle it comes from nowadays.
Hold on, Darren. You said an aunt stole a house?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny because the same thing happened to my family.
It was, she was the executor to my grandmother's will.
Oh no, yeah, the same thing. See, my grandmother passed away, so my aunt took it over, but apparently they put it on the market But they didn't realize that once it's sold, my dad was on the lease, so the check went to him, and it turned into a big thing where my aunt fought with my dad. My dad's like, "You kicked me out of my," because they literally kicked him out of the house when Grandma died.
Oh.
And when she moved into a home or whatever, they did that to my own dad, and he was like, "All right, fine, I got places to go." But after all that, he started calling me out, laughing at his butt off, going flat out. My sister is an idiot. They sold the house, but they forgot that I'm on the estate. I'm on the paperwork. So when they sold it, the check got sent to me. And now she was mad because she wanted some of that money, or all of it, actually. She was very greedy. She's like, just cash it and give me the whole thing. You've got it in your account. Just cash the check. And it's like, my dad's like, no. I'm keeping it. And my dad would have given her half, but she lied so many times. He's like, I'm just going to keep it all.
No.
And he took the whole family out for like steak dinner and everything. Just to celebrate. He's like, I'm 40. He got basically $50,000 out of that house.
Oh, wow.
Which they undersold it because it's a nice house with a lot of land in Florida, but it was a nice house. I'm like, they sold it for only $50,000. My dad's like, hey, I didn't. It's free money to me.
It wasn't his problem.
So we are joined. That was Jeff Hawks.
Aloha.
And sharing stories with Darren Marshall from News. What News? Here every Tuesday on Que4 Radio, 4 to 6 p.m. And we talked about how the news is depressing. I might have to come and check out your show this coming Tuesday if I can get away from work, because I'll be getting a vehicle soon. It'll be easier for me to get around the city because
Thomas will be roadbound.
Yes, and
On the road
Get off
again.
the sidewalk.
Along with
Get
his brother moving, we get pets and a car.
Oh.
yes,
And
So-
all of the furniture.
So, Chicago, you've heard it here first. Stay off the sidewalks.
now Darren's driven with me before. His biggest
yeah.
complaint is I keep making him listen to the Norwegian pop singer
Wait.
Annie.
You've been in a car with him driving,
Yeah.
and you lived to tell the
I
tale.
know, right? Right?
That must have been a harrowing experience.
We actually did a comedy show at the Abbey. Was it the Abbey? They still haven't reopened, and I had to host the music portion. There was the comedy portion in the other room, and
I could tell you stories about things that happened in Thomas's car.
and we got to sit through Flabby Hoffman and his band and Sid Yiddish doing a 2-hour riff session, so I could get
On his shofar.
the maybe $10 for the whole hosting gig. And that way, because it was in like February, you didn't want to take a bus and train home, and I drove you home.
Yeah, I get it.
And,
That's big money from Flabby, $10.
Oh, yeah.
and we probably listened to Annie on the way home because
Hey,
after
Annie.
all that music, you need a palate cleanser. You need,
I played one of Flabby's shows there at the Abbey. I sang. I was did the music part, but then I did a comedy song, so it kind of tied the two together.
Yay! That is a returning guest, Mary Lemansky. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Now,
for inviting me.
I did Google you. That's on the computer, not in person. We had the awkward conversation of in the age of Weinstein. Do I hug you? Do I not? I don't know how close we are. You might be like the sequel to Shaft theme song, like the man Trouble. He been to my house. But I haven't. I haven't been to your house.
Moving on.
Anyway, I looked you up, and you've been involved in music since being a kid. You've taught. You were nominated for a Grammy, and
I wasn't nominated. I was on a Grammy-nominated album.
you were on a Grammy-nominated album. Okay.
I was
Same thing.
It's closer than we'll ever be.
I'm listed on the certificate as a background artist.
Oh,
That's still good.
Very cool.
Still
For
good.
background vocals.
That's a quarter of an EGOT right there.
That's
Your
still
photo-
good.
Well, I
That's
didn't-
impressive. Still,
I didn't actually. The album didn't win, unfortunately.
You were
but-
nominated.
But
You were
we got the
nominated.
nomination. We got the nomination.
Speaking of which, Spielberg became an EGOT last weekend.
Oh.
Oh, what did he win?
It was a Grammy.
He won a Grammy on
He
Sunday.
was yeah. He
for
was,
what? I forget what it was.
What did he get a Tony for then?
I think it was Color Purple or something like that.
Color
I
Purple
would
got made into a play. And
I would personally like to be a PGOT, which is a Pulitzer.
Yeah, there you go.
Emmy. So it's add that. There's only like 2 or 3 of them.
Well, just
PGOTs.
become rich and befriend someone from another nation who wants to kiss up to you, and you can get your Pulitzer. Like, isn't that
Yeah, like I said, just yeah, exactly. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Or join FIFA. I hear they give those out too.
So, Mary Lemansky, what do you have going on in your world? And
Well, let's see. I in April I launched my own CBD brand.
Ooh.
It's no THC, so it won't be affected by the legislation that got passed. It's a wellness brand.
Oh,
basically.
good.
But I have teas and tinctures and oils and gummies and sports cream and dog treats. And check if you go to Earth Angel CBD, you can check it out.
Earth Angel
Dog treats. I know
CBD.
somebody that could use some CBD dog treats over there. Hey,
what are you
You said you have gummies, right?
Yeah.
Earth.
So what legislation was just passed?
So they passed legislation that it'll go into effect in a year. Well, actually in November. That this was passed last November. That anything, I think what they're trying to do is make a legal designation at the federal level between hemp and marijuana. So anything with 0.4 milligrams or THC percent is it's now illegal if it's comes from hemp. So it basically eliminates 80% of the cannabis, or the hemp industry, CBD industry. So for me, it's not going to affect me, but there's people that that use the CBD THC because it's not as overpowering as marijuana with the entourage effect and everything.
Oh.
So there's petitions going around. They're trying to fight this,
Is
but
this federal or state
federal.
thing? Okay.
Yeah, this is at the federal. Well, on the state level, they did pass this, and I think at the federal level that it was the alcohol industry that lobbied for it, but at the state level, it was actually the marijuana industry that lobbied for it because they put all this money into getting dispensaries set up and doing this right, and then hemp comes in, the hemp companies come in and manufacture THC out of CBD. So it's and then selling it in stores that anybody can just walk up into, and it's you have to be 21 to buy it, but I can see the marijuana industry's perspective where they have put a lot of money into it and now they're kind of getting screwed.
Yeah.
So the last year, I think it was last year that Illinois made the designation. And now the federal government is making that designation. So,
Okay.
I actually heard somebody arguing about the pot laws. It's like, well, you want this place to be like Amsterdam? I'm like, you mean low crime and
Thank you.
and marijuana legalized, prostitution legalized,
Everybody's
low crime.
happy.
By the way, and I point out,
National
you do know
health care.
they have better health care. You can smoke
I'm
wherever
just
you want.
No, actually, I'm going to correct you a little bit.
Oh.
It is not legal. It is looked away. Like, technically, marijuana is not legal in the Netherlands.
Technically, yeah.
But with soft drugs, you can have up to 5 grams. You can't smoke it everywhere. People do, but they can actually give you a ticket.
Yeah.
They want you to do it either in your home or a coffee house. And most cities in the Netherlands outside of Amsterdam have stopped non-Dutch people from being able to buy.
Still, they're doing better than us.
No argument there.
Yeah, well, though, I will say, everyone's like, oh, Europe's, yeah. Within 2 years, there's going to be, like, fascist parties in power in Germany and France. So, like, Yeah, there's other issues. It's not just America on this one. They're gonna see it get real crazy soon. Anyway, it's 5:15.
All right, it's 5:15. We're going to 2025. Last year, apparently, last year was a bad year for music. They had to find some good stuff. This is her biggest hit. She was nominated for a Grammy, and we'll talk about her dress. We have Chappell Roan with her number 3 Billboard hit, Subway.
Somebody wore your perfume, it almost killed me. I had to leave the room, it's just another day. It's not all there till it's over. It's never over, it's just another day. It's not all there till it's over. It's never you thought that we were still soulmates, but I'm still counting down all of the days till you're just another girl on the subway. Made you the villain, evil for just moving on. I see your shadow, I see it even when the lights are. Finally the promise if in 4 months this feeling ain't gone. Well, fuck this city, I'm moving to Saskatchewan. It's just another day. It's not all there till it's over. Oh, till it's over. It's just another day. It's not all there till it's over. It's never over. I can break routine during foreplay and trust myself that I won't say your name, but I'm still counting down all of the days till you're just another girl on the subway. She's got away. She's got away. She's got away. She got away. She got away. She got away. She's got away. She's got away. She's got away. She got away. She got away. She got
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1680, Que4.org, iTunes Radio, and the TuneIn app. Search for search for Que4 Radio.
And that was the number 3 Billboard hit in 2025. We have Subway by Chappell Roan. The Sundays and Ocean Blue need to contact her because it's a very nice dream pop throwback to the 80s. I actually like the way the song sounds. It's a Missing My Ex song, and I thought I saw you on the subway. And again, if a girl has a pronounced green hair and a mole next to her lips, it might be her. It just might be her. It's like, oh, I saw a really tall, pale, shaved head guy with a big butt. Was it you, Thomas? Yes, there's a lot of them out there. Oh my God, that implies people don't recognize my face. It's only from behind that I stand a chance. Oh yeah, and he had thick black glasses. So it's just another girl on the subway. I'm giving it a yay, and I do have to say I'm surprised at the end that Chappell Roan's got some pretty good pipes on her, and she was hitting the emotion. But when you cut it down, this is just a dream pop song, and I'm missing my ex, and she throws in the F word, and maybe I'll mix up foreplay, and I'm like, well, how selfish were you with this partner? I've heard someone I knew in college who got passed around one time ended up making out with me, and it was like, oh wow, you pay attention to your partner. It's like, yeah, you're not supposed to just be gumming someone's tongue that's a bad kisser. You pay attention to your partner. What do they like? What do they not? So anyway, it's a yay. I might want to check out some of her music. I know Pink Pony Club, and then I kind of just don't listen to new things. But that's my fault. We'll move on. Mikey Chip, yay, nay, meh?
I'm going to give it a meh. I'm not really a big fan of Chappell Roan. I've listened to more than one of her songs, and she's not making it for me. I feel it's kind of reductive. If I wanted to listen to Lana Del Rey or Tori Amos or Kate Bush, I could just listen to them. And I don't really like Lana Del Rey. I only like Tori Amos and Kate Bush in that bunch. So she's a talented musician. I just don't like what she does.
All right. Jeff Hawks, yay, nay, meh?
Yeah, I had a 80s vibe from that, especially music video and all that. I didn't even know what the name of the song was. I'm like, and Thomas can attest. I was like, is that the New York subway? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, so they're filming in a subway. Oh yeah, the song's called Subway. Makes sense.
Yeah.
She's got a good voice. I'm gonna say that. I actually do like her. I've never listened to a song of hers until just now, though. I won't say I hate it. But I'm gonna be with I think Mikey said it best. I'm gonna say May. It's middle of the road. I wouldn't look for it, but I wouldn't hate the song if it came on. And there's a lot of songs you played, Thomas, that I'm like, I'm walking out of the room, but we're on an airplane. I don't care. I welcome death.
Songs like the Melania movie.
I'm walking out. No, but yeah, meh.
Now, Darren Marshall, yay, nay, meh?
I would say a meh. I do like her voice.
Yeah, she's got a good voice.
She's a talented musician.
Yeah, it's what's being given to her, what she or production or something like that is, But fun fact about her that I don't know if you knew this. She takes time every year to do a vocal day camp.
Oh.
Where she teaches kids how to sing and stuff.
Oh.
That's really cool that she gives back.
Yeah.
Now, because she's from a suburb of Springfield, Missouri, is my understanding, even though she references Tennessee. Springfield, Missouri is mostly a college town, about 50,000 people. It's not.
Her uncle is a representative in the Missouri legislature, and he's not a Democrat.
It's red down there. There's,
yeah.
I felt safe in Springfield, but then I went further down to Ava, Missouri, and there were certain places I couldn't get out of the car because I do not in any shape or form pass for straight. It was just, it is not safe.
What you doing here, boy?
Pretty much. And the liquor store we went to, like the county or whatever district he was in, did not have a police department. The owner of the liquor store had a gun on him.
Wow.
Just to make sure. And that's not just like southern Missouri. There was southern Ohio on the border of West Virginia, where Mikey Chipper coming through in 2020, 2021, during COVID, we were wearing
We
the
were
face
coming back
mask.
from Suffolk, Virginia.
Yeah, 2020.
That trip that we talked about with the stolen appliances.
And we got looks. And it was one of those, like, we felt safer in the like rough neighborhood of Memphis than we did
I will say though, I feel like I picked up on it quicker than you did, because it was just one of those. We walked in at pumped our gas, walked in the gas station. You were saying something, but do you want to look around? I'm like, no, pee, and we need to go.
Yeah, there was
matter of fact, just snip it off. You can go in the car. We'll find you a bottle. We're just leaving.
like the line
I
at
had
the counter kept turning around to stare at me. The bathroom door didn't have a lock. And so I was standing out to make sure no one walked in on Mike. And as soon as he came out, he's like, let's go. Like, people just kept turning around, staring at me. I don't recall if I was wearing my Ms. Victory t-shirt where she's breaking chains, but we were not amongst our own. Anyway, Mary Lemansky, I hope you consider me part of your own.
Yes.
How did you feel about Chappell-Roan's Subway?
I liked it. It does remind me of the 80s dream pop a lot. I got to see her perform at the Grammys a couple years ago.
Very cool.
And she put on a good show. And she's a Midwest princess, so we've got to support our own. So I give it a yay.
Yay, thank you. Now, you've been at the Grammys before. Did you make it this year?
No, I didn't go this
No,
year.
you didn't go. Okay. Now, did anyone watch the Grammys?
I did watch it.
So there were talks about Chappell-Roan's dress
yes.
that she was wearing. I looked it up. It was prosthetic breasts with fake tattoos. The breasts were pierced, and the dress was hanging from the nipple rings and her red flowing hair to give a kind of Guinevere look. Any opinion?
I'll say this. I get the shock value, but sometimes they go a little too far, even though I'm like, dude, you're just looking for attention at this point. But on the other hand, I give her props because nothing upsets and scares Christian conservatives more than women's breasts for some reason. I don't know why they're so upset about it.
God made
it's
them.
a woman's breast. I'm scared of those.
God made them.
They get angry at seeing a woman's breast, while at the same time afterwards they're like, I need to get on Grindr.
Maybe they're scared of women's breasts for the same reason Grindr goes.
It's actually it's actually funny you mentioned. I was on an LGBT community post earlier this week, and somebody I forget what we were making fun of, but some dude jumped in there getting all angry and stuff like against the gay community. I'm like, dude, this is an LGBT community board. Why are you here? Let me guess. You also have a Grindr account too. He stopped immediately talking to me. I'm like, oh, what's the matter? You want to go down this road? We can go down this road.
Well, it's a valid point of like, so why are you there? What are you?
Well,
hoping
exactly,
to, like,
dude.
I'm not going to go on Christian Mingle.
Well, I think I've told you this before, Thomas, but it's not just LGBT communities online that they're there. I'm part of atheist rooms as an atheist, and there are more Christians on there than there are in church. It's weird. Like, why are you even here, dude? We don't care. Like, I live a block away from a church. Never once have I woken up on a Sunday morning with a wild hair up my ass, grab a cup of coffee, just to walk in there and say, you know, this is all crap, right? It's all made up. Man, this is good coffee. I'll see you guys next Sunday. How about that? Like, I've never done it. I've lived next to that church for 10 years now. But here's an atheist room. You come in here crying.
All right, it's 5:30. We're going back to 2007. I want to give a shout out to my friend Josh, who recommended this song. It's off of her I'm Not Dead album, kind of her comeback album, her fourth album, I want to say. Here we have Pink featuring the Indigo Girls, 2007, Dear Mr. President.
La, la, la. La, 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 la. Dear Mr. President, come take a walk with me. Let's pretend we're just two people and you're not better than me. I'd like to ask you some questions if we can speak honestly. What do you feel when you see all the homeless on the street? Who do you pray for at night before you go to sleep? What do you feel when you look in the mirror? Are you proud? How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye and tell me why? Na, 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 na. Dear Mr. President, were you a lonely boy? Were you a lonely boy? Were you a lonely boy? Are you a lonely boy? How can you say no child is left behind? We're not dumb and we're not blind. They're all sitting in your cells while you pave a road to hell. What kind of father would take his own daughter's rights away? And what kind of father might hate his own daughter if she were gay? I can only imagine what the First Lady has to say. You've come a long way from whiskey and cocaine. How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye? Let me tell you about hard work, minimum wage with a baby on the way. Let me tell you about hard work, rebuilding your house out of the bombs took them away. Let me tell you about hard work, building a bed out of a cardboard box. Let me tell you about hard work, hard work, hard work. You don't know nothing about hard work, hard work, hard work. How do you sleep at night? How do you walk with your head held high? Dear Mr. President, you'd never take a walk with me. Would you?
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1680, Q4.org, iTunes Radio, and then tune in app, search for Que4 Radio.
And that was Dear Mr. President by Pink off her 2007 I'm Not Dead album, featuring the Indigo Girls probably playing the guitars in back and providing the harmonies. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm giving it a yay. I don't want to listen to this every day, and this is not going to pump me up when I want to get started with my day. Of course, I would say I probably don't get started with my day, but here we are. Pink's always had a great voice, and once, for whatever reason, she was able to do what she wanted to do on her second album, and she's made the music she wants to make. There's always the story about I'm Coming Up was released to the stations without saying who it was because they thought she wasn't going to sell. It became a huge hit. So Pink is interesting. I want to say she's also a little bit of an heir to Madonna of kind of throwing a middle finger at the establishment and questioning things and why are we doing this? And here she's attacking the president. It's more of a folk acoustic song with some vocal reverb and repeats, which sometimes when I hear those, I'm like, did we need that echo? Do we need that? That's just a personal opinion. Here she's, can you relate to me person to person? This is a direct attack at President George W. Bush. Do you care about the homeless? No child left behind. It's like, well, if they're not being taught properly, they then end up in the cells and they're going to hell. It's not good. You hate the gays. God, this aged horribly. Your daughter's rights to choose, which it's not a black and white. It's always a gray issue. Are you proud of yourself that you're not helping people? And points out very directly with George W. Bush that he was a whiskey and cocaine addict until he found Jesus at 45. And, all forgiven. All forgiven. But don't help the junkie on the street. All forgiven.
So the only reason I haven't found Jesus is because I'm not, like, doing cocaine? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It all makes sense now! No,
Mikey.
oh, there's
nay,
Jesus!
Man.
He was in the powder.
Nay, I don't like this song. I don't want to hear this. It's not a bad song, but it's a terrible song. Like, technically, yes, musically, it's a well done song, but I don't want to hear this crap. Give me something lively and no. I would rather just drink the hemlock and get it over with than listen to this song again.
So Asher is tuning in. Thank you so much, Asher. He says, dude, I'm a liberal and would love to have Bush back in office. How the bleep did we get here? We can talk about that later.
I don't want Bush in office.
He
was not a good president. No. Jeff Hawks, yay, nay, man.
Well, I'm going to hurry up and say yay because I like Pink. She's got beautiful talent, beautiful singer. Love her songs. I even watched an episode, I think it was MTV Cribs or whatever, of her house. She's got a dark sense of humor. They have a guest room. They literally took red paint, put it on their hands. They call it the nightmare room. They're like, if you're going to stay here, you have to stay here to sleep in this room. And they make it very dark and just like scary and everything. And I love that about that. I'm like, she's a good singer and got a dark sense of humor. So I'm going to say, yeah, I like Pink and everything. And but Mr. President, I like the lyrics. How do you sleep at night? Our president doesn't. He tweets.
Yeah.
It's called sundowning.
Yeah.
Sundowning.
Hey, and she was going against George Bush. Remember when George Bush was like the worst president? I mean, I know we don't want him back in office, but
those were the days.
I mean, we didn't have death squads on the street executing people under him.
No,
So I
waited
mean,
3 days to go down for Katrina.
I mean, George Bush got to be looking at Trump saying, "Man, he's making me look good," and I was the worst. I literally
there are 85-year-old women who are talking about things that we can't talk about on air, as I would say, Fed posting. But don't ask my mom what she thinks about.
I do the same thing on Facebook. I'm like, I'm gonna be nice on here, but off of Facebook, I got a different opinion about ICE. Let me tell you that. But it's just amazing how we've gone so far. Remember when conservative Christians were all about, like, we need to hunt down pedophiles? Now they're instantly like, we need them to join. That's what we need right now. We need them to sign up and be.
Well, depending on the preacher, they were already signed up.
But at least they pretended to care.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
Asher-
apparently, everything that's going on is from a cabal of, say, 50 guys who are on the same pedophile group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So Asher has added the bro. In an ideal world, I'll take JFK or Obama, but bleep Bush is there. Bush is less evil than Trump.
Yeah,
Bush
stop.
is less
Yeah,
evil. Okay.
don't read.
So
people.
Darren Marshall,
Yeah,
yay, nay,
don't read. Folks
Let's just
stuff
have a
online.
president that isn't on the Epstein list. Is that okay? Can we say that?
Yes.
It'd be nice to have that.
Yeah, there's. Did you see there was a portrait of George Bush with that in the Epstein files? With he had like 2 planes and he was crashing them on the floor into buildings.
That's a commentary on September 11th, I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know what it's exactly saying.
Okay. So I give it a sort of yay, yay musically, but Thomas, the lyrically. Remember that one episode we did where you kept playing Alone Again naturally over and over and over? That was it. That was it summed up in one song.
Oh gosh.
What was it? Down the road, down and across, or whatever. Yeah.
It's not. Remember, it's not across the street. It's down the road, not across the street.
But yeah, they're finding out not only the whole thing with this whole cabal, but there are names that are being shown on the list now, which if you look at his cabinet and the people in his cabinet,
It's them.
it's them.
Well, a lot of people. Well, yeah, a lot of people even said, like, why would they let all this through in the files? I'm like, the people going through the Epstein files are
Have
like
no clue.
they're literally like first year legal assistant. Or, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to be there. Most of them,
Interns,
most of them are doing it for free. So of course they're like, I really just don't want to do this.
They are doing such a bad job at redacting. One, they actually lost their license for Acrobat, so that's why the redactions. No, seriously, they didn't want to pay for it because Trump.
I just want to add, everyone's worried about some grand scheme that Trump's going to do all these things. Like, they can't keep a subscription for Adobe Acrobat because they mess up so bad. What makes you think that they can do some kind of really complicated master plan?
They can't even pay. They can't even pay their stormtroopers right.
But this is how bad it is. They are not. They're supposed to be redacting the victims. They're not.
Yeah.
And the people that are being, they're redacting the people that these emails are being sent to. And not only that, but they're redacting them so bad that there was one redaction where the black bar, covered just the top part of the name, and you saw Elon. They tried to redact Elon, and you saw the bottom of the ELON.
I wonder who that is.
And then to add spice to the story, you got other countries like, yeah, we're going to do it, but we're not redacting the victims, which is scary. And there's like, I think, 12 other countries that said, no, we're going to do our own investigation.
They're doing their
We're
own
not
investigation,
redacting the clients. We're not doing that.
Nope.
Now,
It's 5:45.
okay, Mary Lemansky, yay, nay, man for Pink's Dear Mr. President.
So I've never heard this song before, and so I was kind of surprised to hear Pink doing kind of more of a folk country kind of thing. So, and I really liked it. So I've heard her do pop now and rock and.
You know what, Mary?
She's very.
They
diverse.
sound good. They sound good together. They
Yeah, they
sound
did.
really good together
Yeah,
too.
they did.
That
They
was the
should
other
put out
thing.
an album of just them together.
Yeah.
So that's a yay,
Yay.
for you? Yay. All right. Now, Mikey Chip, you have to make a choice because the CD version's like 6 minutes long, and then
I
the
already got the
single was
CD.
3.
I'm not.
Okay.
No, we're doing.
So it's a bathroom break if anyone needs it. This was their last top 40 hit in 1985. We've got the Pointer Sisters off of my greatest hits collection. Got to number 11 on Billboard. Here we have the Pointer Sisters with Dare Me, the dance mix.
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. AM 1680, Q4.org, iTunes Radio, and the TuneIn app. Search for Que4 Radio.
And Mikey Chip chose to edit the long dance version, which is fine. We have Dare Me by the Pointer Sisters. 1985, the last top 40 hit, got to Billboard number 11. I love this song. It's a fun guitar and drum machine. I got a chip on my shoulder and your name's on it. But you either a lover or you're a liar. And basically the whole song is like, step to me. Come to me. Come on. Dare me. Dare me to fall in love with you. Dare me to go out with you. And it's written by men. And they were like, it was supposed to be sung by a man. And I'm like, a man can't really dare a woman to go after him. There's that then becomes more of a threat. And like, I won't say she's not threatening all this, but there's a gender dynamic. And for me, this is a huge yay. A couple of weeks ago, I was playing a video game, and I was listening to the Pointer Sisters. And
What video game?
I think it was Injustice 2. I play as Vixen, and not a Pointer Sister, but yeah.
Not
I play
surprising
as Vixen.
at all.
No one's ever surprised I play as Vixen. God, wait, well, we might get to that joke. Anyway,
One day, fingers crossed.
and someone complained like I played as Vixen and then I played as Gorilla Grodd, and blessedly he's like, why do you keep playing the animal characters, as he played as Batman? Which, considering our current president, if I had played as Jon Stewart, Black Lightning, Vixen, and then Gorilla Grodd, he would probably have become presidential. Dodge that joke. We can't. I'm too
Thank
trailed
you.
to tell it.
I'm still not getting over that video that he released.
I'm just shocked that everyone's like, you knew he was a racist, right? Like, you're shocked. But I love how everyone's all, the news, we're shocked. Trump put out a racist video. Yeah, he's a racist. You just now figured this out?
I will give them, the news media, this one and only credit. They're actually not saying racially charged. They're saying racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
time. First time.
Gotta laugh at is
He's a racist? Who knew?
Carolyn,
It's a shocker.
Carolyn
Central Park
Levitt
5.
was like, oh, it's the Circle of Life, Lion King. We chose not
Okay,
to
anyway,
play that song.
yay, yay. I like it.
Mikey Chip says
Like
yay.
the song, yay.
So no one's buying it. Like, no, Trump's not king of the jungle. And again, Lion King didn't happen in the jungle. Jeff Hawks. Yay, man.
I like the Pointer Sisters, total 80s, love their music, so I'm going to say yay to this. I've heard a lot of their songs, but not this one before, but it's a nice song.
Jeff, I'm sorry, Darren Marshall, yay, nay, man.
Yay. I like the Pointer Sisters. I like the Pointer Sisters so much that towards the end of last year, I got myself the limited edition 2-disc set of their Breakout album, and it's so cool. They the first CD is the 1983 mix of the album plus remixes, and then the second one is the 1984 mix. They had two different mixes of the same album. The 1984 mix of the album is the second CD plus single mixes and remix and an instrumental. Yeah.
Because Breakout was the one that had Dare Me, Jump.
No. I had Jump. It had Automatic.
I'm so excited, or
I'm so excited. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, cool! I might have to look that up. Mikey Chip now mad at me.
Neutron Dance.
I'm just busy.
What'd I do?
Neutron Dance.
Baby, Come and Get It.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've got Mary Lemansky. How'd you feel about Dare Me?
I loved it. I love the Pointer Sisters. The song sounded familiar, but it's probably been a while since I've heard it. So, yeah, I say yay. I really like the funky bass line and stuff. I think funk needs to make a comeback.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Now, tomorrow is Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
The Bad Bunny concert, yes.
Yes.
Now, and I've asked online.
And Green Day.
Apparently, conservatives are very upset when I keep asking this. I'm like, how do you think Kid Rock's ego is going to feel when he loses viewership to the Puppy Bowl?
Yes.
Now,
because that's the thing, right? That's still part of the thing. You're going to lose viewership to that. I've made a prediction. I actually made a mental bet that I think their viewership is going to be so low that the Puppy Bowl is even going to outbeat them.
All the family,
who doesn't want to watch puppies?
All the households with families will turn to the.
And by the way, Kid Rock has a song that he does about wanting underage girls. So I'm just saying.
I know, and I was always shocked. Like, why do right wingers like? Oh, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
He's
It's their
he's
anthem.
our Ted Nugent.
Now, what's interesting is in the early 90s, the halftime shows for the Super Bowl were so horrible that In Living Color did their own halftime show and people did switch over. I don't think this is going to
it's not.
happen. And
I was even like, who's there going to be your headliner? Kid Rock. I'm like, oh, so it's destined to fail. Good for you. All right.
Oh, and the funny thing is they're the Bad Bunny thing, and they say Puerto Rico is another country.
Yeah, I know, they're idiots.
But the funny
brown!
thing is, the funny thing is the Rolling Stones, not American. Super Bowl. The Who, not American. Super Bowl.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Not American. Super Bowl.
they're racist.
MAGA doesn't know how to operate a map, basically. Along with everything else, map far off from their intellect.
I'm only going to say this one thing. There's a lot of people just in this country in general that don't realize Puerto Rico doesn't matter left or right or center. They're just dumb. And they don't know that Puerto Rico is a state. Because I've had Puerto Rican friends go to the airport, use their driver's license, their Puerto Rican driver's license, and have counter staff say, well, we don't accept foreign driver's licenses. This isn't foreign.
One last
They're
thing.
the counter staff.
Well, I mean,
at
it doesn't
airports.
shock me because in Dakota, I remember there was a bunch of right-wingers getting upset at a Native American telling him to go back to his own country, which probably confused the Native Americans. Like, dude, that's here. That's literally here.
Bad Bunny can run for president. Melania can't.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Neither can Kid Rock because he's got priors.
Well, the way things are going, I would say Puerto Rico will probably be a state by 2028.
Yeah.
DC and Puerto Rico will probably both have votes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
That'd be good. That'd be good. At the Grammys, there was a lot of anti-ICE movements, and Green Day's also performing at the Bad Bunny concert. They have American Idiots.
You know where there was a big anti-ICE thing? There was a wrestling match between some people I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And
AEW.
the whole audience started screaming F, but the full word ICE.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They're
On
not
live
popular
TV,
anymore.
They couldn't bleep it. Like, it was on
was
live.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently their morale is down because like people think we're the bad guys. I'm like, yeah, you're Timu Nazis. Of course they don't like you. I mean, you just publicly executed
Apparently
people.
they can't. No restaurants will serve them. Greg Bovino got kicked out of a bar.
In
Vegas.
Well, for the record, though, I think they kicked him out because of how short he was. They just probably thought he was a kid.
Well, yeah.
And that long coat that he wears doesn't scream Nazi at all.
Oh, no.
No, I think that long coat was just because, like, so he could stand on somebody else's
He just
shoulders.
like- he
you
just
know, like
like-
how kids do that and they wear a trench
He
coat?
just likes Hugo Boss designer.
Now, what scared me about ICE, blessedly, well, no, not blessed. They kicked a dog in Memphis.
I saw that.
Actually, no, that was a cop. I think it's in the video, but that wasn't ICE. That was actually a cop.
Oh.
But
well,
still-
my response is that, if it had been a white person, they would have shot him.
Oh, yeah. No, honestly, I actually saw the video.
If it was Christy Nome, she would have shot the dog.
Yes.
That's the thing that brings us together because the video I saw of that, everything in the comments, not one person stood up for the cop. They all said the same thing. Like, I will
You
kick
don't
that
kill the
officer.
dog.
One guy even said flat out, I have the right to bear arms. You kick my dog like that? Yeah. I won't finish that sentence, but yeah, nobody in the comments stood up for the cop. They all said, "You're kind of a piece of crap." You know that, right? Like,
You. One of the rules in creative writing and like movies is you never hurt the dog. They were shocked with Snakes on the Plane where a dog didn't survive, but again, the dog was named after an Olsen twin. Like, unless you're going to
all right, we'll let it pass. We like dogs more than we like the Olsen twins. That's a weird sentiment. But yeah, again, ICE's morale is down. They can't sleep. They're being shunned by their families.
They're not getting paid.
They're not getting paid, by the way.
Are we still
Supporters
in
And their
Asheville?
insurance benefits aren't kicking
Oh
in.
yeah, their insurance went out.
And
it's
if
gone.
they leave, they have to pay back their bonuses.
Yeah.
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 So they're
Very
kind
Trump
of.
thing to
So
do.
there's gonna be a lot of single gunshots in January of 2026, but it's 6:00.
All right, 6:00.
just can't decide if you shall have or not my flat. You just want to live right here without me and my cat. But I'm born to raise hell. Yes, I'm born to raise hell. You just want to drive my car far away from here. Leave me out there with my cat, drive home and have a beer. But I'm born to raise hell. Yes, I'm born to raise hell. I just can't decide if you shall have or not my flat. You just want to live right here without me and my cat. But I'm born to raise hell. You just want to drive my car far away from here. Leave me out there with my cat, drive home and have a beer. But I'm born to raise hell. Yes, I'm born to raise hell.
It is Saturday, February 7th, 2026, and you are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel on Que4 Radio, AM 1680, Que4.org. I am your host, Thomas Bottoms, bringing you a show with no budget, no future, no morals, aiming low for success. Hello, everyone.
Is there a show?
We're halfway there.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yes, we have a website. It is bottoms, with an S, bottomsofthebarrel.com. And if you click on the click here, it'll take you to our YouTube page where you will be able to see our previous episodes, see some beautiful scenery of the United States, and just have a lot of fun. I'm joined with my partner in crime. We've got Mikey Chip. How are you doing today, Mikey Chip?
Oh, ready to get some Tylenol at home.
All right. Now, when a friend of watched the movie Coffee, and Coffee visited her sister in the drug detention place, and she was like, "Oh, Lou Bell, I brought you your favorite candy." My friend shouted as Lou Bell, "My favorite candy is smack."
Yeah, no, that makes me nauseous. I'm fine with just the Tylenol.
Okay. We've got Mary Lemansky. You've got your own hemp CBD productions. What's going on with you, Mary? Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me to be here. Yeah, I have Earth Angel CBD. It's earthangelcbd.com. You can find teas and honey and all kinds of stuff on there. I'm actually going to be updating the website tonight. And then, let's see. Also go to marylemansky.com to find out more about me and my music. I have some projects that I'm working on, and hopefully they'll be out before the end of the year, at least one or two of them.
Very cool. Now, what kind of music do you make? Would you say?
So I'm classically trained. I can write symphonies, but I actually write my solo music is more it's kind of electronic dance oriented, but it also runs the gamut in different styles too. I actually put out an album called Eclectic that is eclectic in style.
Oh, cool.
But this I'm working on like a single that's more of like a dance, electronic dance song, and then I have an EP that I'm working on with a friend. It's more hip hop oriented, and then I'm working on an album, solo album, and we'll just say it's a look at American music through the ages, but it's got a modern twist to it. So
That sounds cool.
Very cool. Oh, wow.
And I hope to bring guest artists in on that one, too. But.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for being a guest. We've also got Darren Marshall from News. What News? That's here on Tuesdays on Que4 Radio from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time. Que4.org. What's going on in your world? How are you doing?
I'm okay with the way things are right now. The focus seems to be wanting to try to make other people happy and try to lift people's spirits, which is why we have Lucky the Practice Corgi and so he's you can find him at Lucky the Practice Corgi on TikTok,
Instagram, Facebook,
Okay, wait. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn.
I'm working on it.
Oh my God!
Wait. So you're still on TikTok? They haven't banned you off of there yet?
No,
Like they banned everybody else?
they banned everybody else.
I left.
He's also on
I left
Sky now.
Blue Sky Threads.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all over the place. It's scary.
Whenever this happens, I remember the space episode of The Simpsons where Homer lost to the inanimate carbonate rod twice as Employee of the Month, and then for saving the space shuttle. And I'm a little bit upset that Lucky, the practice corgi, a stuffed animal. I even wrote a script one time where we are parodying Return of the Jedi, and the Princess Leia character is actually a drag queen. And she comes to in her metal bikini, and she looks around and is like, I'm surrounded by stuffed animals! And starts like tearing apart all those.
Yeah, he's up to 7585 on TikTok. It's scary.
75,000, 85,000?
7,585.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got Jeff Hawks, who's as famous as me.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say, I think Thomas' voice went down when he heard how many. He's like, "You telling me that Stuffed Dog's got more viewers than I do?" No. Yes, everybody's favorite atheist.
Yes.
I'm-
America's atheist.
So Darren, it's been a while since I've done your show. So have you gone? So have you finally been drawn into drinking on the air after you give the news?
No, I use my medication for that. I don't.
Cool. I'm trying to drink more. That's my whole goal now, just to drink more.
I
Child.
say everyone needs to have
Child.
their bottle of favorite whatever you imbibe because
Several of them.
You're gonna need it
I won't drink
in the
the
next 2 to 3 months because it's gonna happen.
It's
Look at him.
I don't-
Look at
Exactly.
him.
I have a bottle of champagne. That's the one thing I won't touch because it's for a special occasion. I won't say what
We
special
know
occasion.
when
I'm
it
just
happens.
saying.
We're
I'm
just
just
gonna say
saying.
when it
if
happens.
someone passes, I may need it because we all mourn in our own special way.
And
Like
so,
dancing in the
if a
street.
certain person does pass away and you see me in the street naked, drunk, with 2 bottles in my hand, just know I'm mourning in my own way.
the irony of this whole thing is that scientists have announced that they have found a sort of protein in the brain that actually triggers, and now they are that close to a cure, and he probably won't see it.
Oh,
Yay.
so sad. Now, something I need to recommend to really boost your mood is there's a new Muppets show special. I highly recommend it.
It's the Muppets show.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is
special, it's just a show,
The
right?
Muppet show. No, but it's the original Muppet
Yeah, it's
show.
original. Yeah.
And it feels
Well, it's not-
like the original.
It's not a special. It's actually just a series. They're just
Well,
Well,
it
it's
back.
one episode right now. They have
but they do plan on doing. I've seen it
Yeah.
online. They're
I
going to
hope
just do
so.
the.
I
It
hope
was
so.
really
It's really
good. It was
good.
a really good episode. Sabrina Carpenter was a great guest. They
Well-
got Miss Piggy right. It was highly enjoyable.
Well, they want to do this. They actually just want to bring back the Muppet Show. Period.
yeah.
So they're doing this to see viewers. And from what I understand, again, I haven't watched it yet, and I even have Disney. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it tomorrow. But from what I understand, reviews and everything, everybody loves it. So yeah, they're-
Ratings too.
yeah,
it was,
they're
it was big ratings.
So they're
We watched it last night.
Yeah,
it was
it's
amazing.
genuinely funny.
They're gonna bring it-
It's not offensive. It's
which is good, which means they're going to finally bring it back because again, I grew up on the Muppet Show. It was great. Loved
Everyone
it.
in this room
Exactly.
grew up on the Muppets.
Yeah.
We loved it, and we need that.
we need that.
We're in hell now. Give us the Muppets.
And did anybody see Wonder Man on? Speaking of which,
we're working our way through
we have
it. So.
we have one episode left.
incredible.
We have one episode.
I actually liked it. I do. What's the actor's name?
Ben Kingsley,
Sir.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Kingsley.
He's been knighted.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do our cover wars. I just learned this week it was the one I thought I knew was not a original, but in 1970, a group called Buffalongo released
Buffalongo.
released the song "Dancing in the Moonlight." 2 years later, King Harvest covered it, got to number 13 on Billboard. There's been another cover, I think it was in the early aughts, And then in 2018, it got to UK number 11 for the singer Jabel featuring Nimi. Here we have Dancing in the Moonlight.
We get it almost every night, and when that moon gets big and bright, it's supernatural, the light, everybody dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight, they don't bark and they don't bite, they keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine night to sight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's supernatural delight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine night to sight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine night to sight. Everybody We get it almost every night, and when that moon gets so big and bright, it's supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose.
and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1680, Q4.org, iTunes Radio, and the TuneIn app. Search for Que4 Radio.
And that was our cover wars, Dancing in the Moonlight, originally done by Buffalo Lingo in 1970, then covered by King Harvest, 1972, got to number 13 on Billboard, covered by someone else, and then it's been covered by Jubel featuring Nimi, 2018, got to number 11 on the UK. First of all, this song came about because the writer of Dancing in the Moonlight went to St. Croix, got mugged, and basically spent the entire trip recovering in the hospital. And he was imagining, like, he wanted to be out dancing and dancing in the moonlight.
I was just there in December.
Oh, St. Croix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great island.
Yeah, we were there in
Yeah,
2021.
Just, oh yeah,
I'm
that's
like, so like, what were you doing that you got mugged?
Now, things were probably different back in the late 60s, 1970. But, yeah, St. Croix, watch, you drive on the left, free roaming chickens, potholes everywhere.
Yeah, I actually read before I went there that that St. Croix by itself has the highest murder rate of any country in the world.
Oh, wow.
It's like something like 64 per 100,000 or something like that.
I didn't even think they had 100,000 people on that
Well,
island.
they don't.
They
They
don't.
don't.
So they beat America?
They are America.
They are America.
They are
America.
American. They're U.S.
It's
territory.
actually the easternmost point of America is in is
Point
there.
Udall, yeah.
Yeah.
I have scenic photo. Actually, some of our, if you look at our, if you look at our Bottoms of the Barrel YouTube page, there's the flight. I put my GoPro in the side window of our flight from St. Thomas to St. Croix in a crop duster, and if you listen closely, you can periodically hear me and Thomas screaming.
Oh, wow.
My hand was on Mike's shoulder. His hand was on my shin. He pulled out hair because you have to take that pedal jumper,
Yeah.
and then you don't mean to, but you get songs stuck in your head because it's basically taking a 1980s Yugo. They throw wings on it and then throw you over the ocean. When they show people talking to each other in movies over that, like that doesn't happen. It sounds like a loud lawnmower. When we had to fly back, they ask your weight, they weigh your luggage, and the flight there was like only two other people in the pilot, but the flight back was full. And as we were getting on the plane, I'm like,
All 9 of us.
I hope I was the only one who lied about his weight. And on the flight,
Thomas, you're gonna bring the plane down.
I actually was this is the one and only time where I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna lie about my weight to the lady at the counter. I'm like, yeah, you can get the number.
and, Mike had Buddy Holly stuck in his head, and I had a Leah song stuck in my head. And as soon as they opened that door on that plane, because I'm blessedly tall that they put me by the door, I was out that door walking 20 feet away, hands in the air, saying, "Sweet Jesus, thank you." And what's odd is people commute on that plane from like St. Croix to St. Thomas every day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't play on your phone. She would play it on her phone. I'm like, oh. There was a guy in front of me, headphones. He was just all rocking out. And then when he got out of the plane, I saw he wore a Sublime T-shirt, which explained why he didn't have any rhythm. Anyway, all right. So the Buffalongo, I'm going to give it a yay. It's more of a bluesy rock sound. But I also have to kind of say I don't think the song was done. I don't think he had achieved what the song could be, because I'm giving King Harvest a huge yay, and a lot of it's just that keyboard riff. It sounds like a fun party, sounds like barbecue, dancing at the barbecue, just having fun, loving everybody. The Labisi, Jebel featuring Naomi. It's fun, light pop, but it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to be eating al fresco at a cafe, and it's background music, so it gets a meh for me. Mikey Chip, yay, nay, meh.
It's kind of the same. The Buffalongo was good, enjoyed it, but it wasn't a whole song. King Harvest was the one we all know. That's why we know it. There's a reason they finished it. And then meh for is Jubel, actually.
Jubel.
Meh it's background music. I expect to hear that at
heard it at Red Lobster?
Starbucks.
I was gonna say more like an al fresco like restaurant on a beach. There's a warm breeze, and then you hear the ocean, and that's the background.
Dancing. All right, now, Mary,
But in Europe, because not the Caribbean, because that doesn't have enough beat.
Mary Lemansky, yay, nay, meh. How'd you feel dancing in the moonlight?
Well, for the Buffalo Longo one, it was good. I guess
You're not gonna hurt their feelings.
I guess I would give it a yay, but barely. And then the King Harvest one, I enjoyed that one because, of course, I've heard it before. But and so that one is definitely a yay. The Jubble one, I kind of I don't.
We started talking.
I kind
We
of
almost
think.
fell asleep.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. We did do that, but it was kind of like it was like in the background here as we were talking. So I would say meh.
Meh. All right. Now, how was your experience with the puddle jumper? I need to get you to talk a little bit more. How'd you?
Well, I psyched myself up for it because I knew that it was coming. So I had been to Charlotte Amalie before, and so I'm kind of I knew that people had to fly to get to the other islands, so I was mentally prepared for it anyway.
Okay, you're stronger resistance than us. Okay.
And it wasn't too. It was a nice sunny day, so it was good flying.
Well, it was a nice
weather.
sunny day when we flew. Neither of us have been on a crop duster before. Now, the flight back, I was a lot less scared.
It was a
I
lot
think it was
smaller.
raining.
It was a lot smaller plane than the plane that you take from here to Springfield.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a
Yes.
9-seater.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when we flew back, it was actually September 11th, and St. Thomas Airport did not turn off the news.
No,
talking
it was
about
St. Croix Airport didn't turn off.
St. Croix didn't turn off the news. Okay. And then all the other airports just turned off the TVs on the way back.
Wow.
Because it's like, we don't want
It's
to
September
show
11th.
September
I don't
11th.
want to see that before I get on a plane. Oh, anyway, we're
Now, Darren Marshall, King Yay Nay Meh, Dancing in the Moonlight.
First one, meh. Second one, yay, of course. The third one, a definite nay, because while I was listening to that, my brain works musically, and I was listening to the tone and the pitch of her voice, and I'm like, it's a fraction of being a cover by Jennifer Coolidge. Just a little bit off of that.
Oh.
Now I want to hear the Jennifer Coolidge stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody call Jennifer Coolidge to do that song.
The original MILF.
My coping mechanism this week was watching Flavor of Love season 2 and Crazy thinks she can sing.
Oh my
and I
God.
learned like she's harmonizing with her own demo. Like, and then at some point like Flav sits at the piano to make her sing and she just misses notes. But that's one of the shows you want to see the outtakes because Crazy singing to Flav like
Oh, I think I remember that
and
episode
then
now. Yeah.
he looks at Delicious from Detroit, raised in church. Can you sing? He's like, I sing a little bit, Flav. You want to sing for me? Okay. And she straight up goes up and down the scales, no breathy vocals, takes it to church. And Crazy still had the nerve to think she could sing. And it's like an American Idol failure trying to compete with Aretha Franklin. It's like, I don't know if you want to compete with them vocals. But anyway, Jeff Hawks, yay, nay, meh.
All right, I'm going to speed run through this. First one, no. Last one, no. The one we know, which is, of course, King Harvest, yes. But I love the story of him getting mugged and then writing a song. It's almost like finding out this wonderful romantic ballad that you love, but then you find out, yeah, the inspiration came to me because I was in a horrible car accident where my steering wheel was like piercing my gut. And that's when the music hit me.
You know, that's actually an argument.
Yeah.
The Weeknd
But-
was in the Idol.
But I'm going to end on this.
Okay.
I now realize why we have different tastes. You spent how much time watching Flavor of Love?
I've probably
Because that's
spent
too much
days.
time. It's way too much time. I don't think I've ever watched an episode of that. I don't think I could ever do that. To tell you how
Just
much.
for New York only.
Oh no! For all of those reality shows,
It's
I will say
oddly
this.
compared.
I will say this: if I owned in my head government secrets and some foreign agent or evil organization wanted to get out of me, instead of torturing me with like a car battery or water torture or whatever. If they just put on like 5 minutes of Flavor of Love, I would be instantly say, if you turn it off, I will tell you everything you need to know. But please end that now.
I just realized if you put New York next to Jennifer Coolidge, they have the same eye expressions.
They talk to you with their eyes
To
closed.
sit
Where
through an
they're halfway
episode of
closed,
that,
yeah.
were you sober watching this, Thomas?
No, I wasn't.
What is wrong with you?
And then the third season, they get more ratchet.
You went through 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's been depressed. Okay, it's 6:30.
I'm
right.
depressed listening to that.
Now, we're still doing the Rolling Stones top 200 singers of all time. We're up to number 97, which is Usher, which I'm not going to argue. I think Usher's made his impact. He was the king of R&B for about 20 years here in the United States, because he started around 97 and he still has a good amount of hits until the early teens. This is his biggest hit. It was number 1 for 12 weeks, featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris all the way back to 2004. Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah. Okay. Usher. Let's go.
In the club with my homies, tryna get a little VI, keep it down on the low key. You should know how it feels. I saw the shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow.
Watch out.
She's saying, come get me, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, Shawty got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up, forgot she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of homies. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming. She's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave.
Let's go.
And I gotta keep it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. Hey! Cause I don't know. If I take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do love is the way she dance. Make Shawty alright with me. The way she get low. I'm like, yeah, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance. And I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, Shawty got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up, forgot she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of homies. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
Watch out, my outfit's ridiculous. In the club looking so conspicuous. And wow, these women all on the prowl. If you hold the head steady, I'ma milk the cow. And forget about game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I get them in their birthday suits. So give me the rhythm and it'll be off with their clothes. Then bend over to the front and touch your toes. I left the jag and I took the rolls. If they ain't cutting, then I put them on foot patrol. How you like me now when my pinky's valued over 300,000? Let's drink, you the one to please. Ludacris fill cups like double D. Me and Ursh once more when we leaves them dead. We want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed that say,
Shawty got down and said, come and get me. I got so caught up, forgot she told me. Her and my girl used to be the best of homies. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming.
take that and rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ursher got the voice to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go. Take that, rewind it back. Lil Jon got the beat to make your booty go.
Do the A-Town star. Do the A-Town star. Now do the muscle. Do the muscle. Do the muscle. Do the muscle. A thunderclap, hey. A thunderclap, hey. Thunderclap, hey. A thunderclap, hey. A rock away. A rock away. A rock away. A rock away. And cut.
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1680, Q4.org, iTunes Radio, and the TuneIn app. Search for Que4 Radio.
And that was Yeah by Usher featuring Lil Jon, Ludacris, #1 on Billboard for 12 weeks. Usher's biggest hit from 2004. I think this is his Confession album. Don't quote me on that. Usher can obviously sing and dance. I will say to everyone, do not take a shot every time they say yeah in this episode. Like, you just be chugging that bottle the entire time. Like, don't play that drinking game.
It will kill you.
But this song, I'm #1, I'm giving it a huge yay. Usher's one of those can...
Yeah!
Yeah! He can go up the scale. He can sing ballads. He can dance. He can sing dance tracks. This song's about in a club, you meet a woman, your ex and this new girl used to be homies. I didn't realize that one, but he's like, well, she my ex. And I have to point out that I always liked Ludacris's little rap, fill cups like double D's. If they don't cut it, I'll put them on Foot Patrol. His rap is really good. It goes with the song. Lil Jon's, yeah. Obviously parody with Chappelle's Show, but it keeps the energy up. This song is energetic. It's over 4 minutes. And I have to say, rewatching the video, Usher was doing something that a lot of the artists weren't at that time. The women were wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Like you got some leg, you got some.
Wait, why is she wearing clothes in it? Hold on.
This was in the age of like the booty video where women were like in bras and underwear, and they somehow went grocery shopping in that.
And somehow sometimes knee pads too, which is weird.
Well, and don't forget
that actually helps.
The 4-inch spike heels, then all that.
Yeah.
Actually, I shared Mikey Chip's mama. She listens to the show. I sent her some ballerina boots, and then they now have the Joan Crawford F Me Pump versions of the ballerina boots, and she compared it to foot binding in Chinese tradition. So the woman, you can't walk in those. You can't.
I used to manage a shoe store, so I know all about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
horrible.
Some of I like Betty Page, but they would shove her like 6-inch, 8-inch heels, and they didn't even have the platform back then. She was just somehow supposed to waddle places. But this song's a yeah. I might want to listen to Usher. I don't know much about him. Obviously, I listened to him on the radio. It's just never inspired me to buy his music. But Mikey Chip, yay, nay, meh.
I mean, this was kind of the background music of 2004. Yeah. As is what you heard. But I'll go, yeah. I don't dislike it, but probably not seeking it out. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. And also I remember when I went out to the club. It was around then, too.
The club.
The club. In the club, we all fam.
That's what the kids call it, the club.
Yeah, I mean, this was my prime going out to the club days, so. All right. I remember those days.
I remember those too. Now, Mary Lemansky, yay, nay, meh.
I am familiar with quite a bit of Usher's catalog, and this isn't one of my favorites of his, but I do like it, so I'd say yay. I did, when I was working in staging, I worked in staging production when I lived out in Arizona, so I actually, when he came through, I got to work this show.
That's so cool.
The load in, the load out, and the show. So.
That's cool.
I've heard he puts on a good show. He currently has a Las Vegas residency, and there's a segment where you go on roller skates. But unfortunately, for those residency shows, like you're paying $1,000 for a ticket. It's like, I love you, but not that much.
Yeah.
I have to say, I almost thought about that. You remind me of a girl I once knew. There was also the one like you don't have to drive or something. Like I'll drive you home. He has, especially in the early aughts, he had such amazing songs. I always like to share the joke about 97, 98 going to Old Country Buffet with my dad, and one of the workers, like I guess she couldn't get babysitting, so her 3 kids were Latin. They were sitting in the booth next to us, and one of the kids, maybe 6 to 8 years old, started going, at 7 o'clock on the dot, I'm in the drop top waiting for you. And I'm like, you 6, how do you know this song? Like, don't know this song. No, bad.
They start early.
We start early. Darren Marshall, yay, nay, meh.
Yeah! Sorry.
Ow, my ears. Oh, God.
Sorry. Sorry, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I give it a warning. That's all I'm going to say.
Sorry. Oh, my God.
We should have played Janet Jackson's Feedback. Darn. Ow.
Sorry. I apologize. I won't do that again. echoing off of what everybody says that, also, I'm a big fan of what was Lil Jon's a home makeover show on HGTV. He had one.
Oh.
Yeah. But there was a little bit of sad news this weekend. I don't know if you heard. Lil Jon's son was found dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that. Was that in Atlanta, Texas?
Atlanta. He was out running. Last time they saw him, he was out running, and they found him in a pond. Yeah, so
that sounds like a hit. That's I'm so sorry for him.
Well, there were two other musical deaths too. The lead singer of Three Dog Night passed away 3 days ago, and the lead singer of Three Doors Down, passed away.
Kryptonite? Is that Three Doors Down? Which one?
I'm still seeing a theme of three.
Yeah, I'm just worried. I'm just worried about Joyce DeWitt. I'm just like, I hope she's gonna be all right.
I hope the Three Little Pigs are fine. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
it was sad.
Yay, name halfway, yeah.
Wow, I'm like downer now finding out.
Sorry about that. But yeah,
it's like I had funny stuff to say and not like his no, I'm gonna still go with it.
Say it.
I'm not gonna give it an okay or an all right. I will give it a yeah.
Okay.
It's a good song. It's from back in the day. I'm very old.
Yeah, it is a back in the day song.
It's an old song. Let me tell you, grandkids. This came out in the 2000s when I was basically going to clubs. So there's a good to fair chance that not once, but a few times, I won't count because I was heavily intoxicated at the time in my 20s. But there probably was a good chance that I probably dry humped a chick on the dance floor to this song. So, yeah, good memories.
How did you know you were going to make love in that club? Make love.
We won't go down that road because there's a good to fair chance I won't confirm or deny that may have happened at a nightclub in Indiana somewhere. But we won't go down that road. I will just say yay to the song.
Did you?
No, we're not going down that road.
Did you give
Thomas,
her a
we're not going down that road.
Who's your daddy?
Oh God.
Oh, I would never do that.
It's
by the way, Thomas, you're still in timeout because again, you said the weirdest phrase ever. I'm on the 3rd season of Flavor of Love, which has never been uttered by a happy person ever. No one is doing well in life says that phrase. That's why when Mikey said he was going through a depression, yeah, that's how it starts. I'm on the 3rd season of Flavor of Love.
Though it's sad when Usher is considered back in the day, and I got even sadder when I looked at listings for music and they listed Thompson Twins as adult contemporary.
And I love that song they did. What's it?
You better ask your man to hold you now.
I'm
fact, that was actually
I'm gutted that I'm that old.
Fun fact, Hold My Heart is actually a song that was me and my first high school sweetheart song. And I love that song. To this day, it's still a great song.
Yeah.
But Thomas, if you ever get to the 4th season of Flavor Love, we're putting on your Suicide Watch. I just want you to know that,
There's no 4th season. It then becomes Charm School. Now,
still putting on Suicide Watch.
Oh, and
that one's actually good.
And I love New York.
New York.
Yeah.
And then
okay, we're going to put you on Suicide Watch.
It's 6:45. It's 6:45.
Okay. We lost a great person, Catherine O'Hara. She was from Second City, Canadian, but may she rest in peace. Yes. And even though
beautiful
we
woman,
have
smart,
played
funny.
this song before, we got to recognize Catherine O'Hara, Deo, the Banana Boat song by Harry Belafonte, also a cover, but got to number 5 on Billboard.
Deo, daylight come and me want go home. Me said Deo. Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me one go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me one go home. Day is a day, oh. Daylight come and me one go home. Day is a day, is a day, is a day. Daylight come and me one go home. A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana. Daylight come and we one go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and we one go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we one go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we one go home. Day is a day, oh. Daylight come and we one go home. Day is a day, is a day, is a day. Daylight come and we one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we one go home. Day-o, day-o. Daylight come and we one go home. Day, is that 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 day. Daylight come and we one go home.
You are listening to Bottoms of the Barrel live on Que4 Radio. Bottoms of the Barrel airs live every Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1680, Q4.org, iTunes Radio, and the TuneIn app. Search for Que4 Radio.
And we recognize the passing of Catherine O'Hara. May she rest in peace. Amazing comedic actress. She could also sing. Kind of bummed I didn't find one of those songs, but life goes on. Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman. I still love the segment of Waiting for Guffman with Catherine O'Hara where I want to be a serious actress. So when I turn to my actor, I'll close my eyes and talk to him, and then I'll look away and open my eyes, and then I'll turn back to him and have my eyes closed. Like, she thought that was how serious acting, and she does it so well. She was very good. She probably deserved an Oscar nomination for what it was it was supposed to be a Jewish holiday, then became Thanksgiving, For Your Consideration. Mm-hmm. Where she starts off as just a regular actress, and then she gets all that horrible work done, and then and Roger Ebert loved Catherine O'Hara. He actually saw her when she was here in Second City, and he was like, "Give her awards now. She is hysterical." Her performance as a Brandy Brooke Shields, I just learned about that with her passing, and sure enough, she caked on those eyebrows. I was like, oh. May she rest in peace. Of course, the song is a yay. It's a classic. Mikey Chip, yay, nay, meh.
Yay.
Mary Leminski, yay, nay, meh. Any Catherine O'Hara stories?
No Catherine O'Hara stories, but other than her movies, watching her movies. But definitely a yay for this song.
Darren Marshall, and any favorite movie scenes?
Yay, and my favorite scenes were actually all from SCTV. I loved that show. I loved her in it. I recently saw a clip of something that I never saw before with her in it. It was Joan Crawford in a fur in a hot tub.
Yes.
That was
you sent that to me in the crazy shoulder pads.
And the hot tub, there's water in the hot tub, so she's got this full-length coat on, and she's going
doing
around.
The ending of Humoresque.
Yeah, but inside of a hot tub. It's so funny.
And I have to point out, I meant to say that, so I'm glad you brought that up, that you and I are kind of fighting the whole humoresque moment, because in the entire film, multiple times Joan Crawford takes off and puts on her glasses to see clearly, and you and I need, they're not called bifocals anymore, they're called...
Progressive lenses.
Progressive lenses, because you and I both have the... Take on, take off. Take on, take off.
They call them progressive because your eyesight gets progressively worse wearing them.
But then a part of me loves Joan Crawford and humoresque, so like maybe I feel I'm just acting those things.
Yes, but I can read my phone without taking my glasses off.
Fashion first.
It literally, you can't see it.
First.
You can't see it.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight.
Now Jeff Hawks, Day Man, and Catherine
Okay,
O'Hara
definitely.
stories.
Okay, we're gonna start off with the bat. Definitely you saw me dancing. I loved A.O. Great song. Harry Belafonte. By the way, the entire soundtrack of Beetlejuice, I think, is just Harry Belafonte. Great soundtrack. One of the best. As for Catherine O'Hara, and it's sad she passed, my favorite memory from her extraordinary career, might we add, from not only TV. I've watched her on SCTV, and I've watched her grow into this wonderful, entertaining, comedic actress. But Beetlejuice, I will be honest, I'm going to confess. I grew up in the 80s, obviously, loved Winona Ryder. Every boy had a crush on Winona Ryder until Beetlejuice came on. Liked Winona Ryder, but I wait, hold on. I have a bit of a crush on Catherine O'Hara now from Beetlejuice. She looked, I don't know what it is, but her in that movie, I had a little crush on her. I think she looked beautiful in that movie.
She's not an unattractive woman.
She's not. But I think that movie actually brought it to my attention. You know what I mean? I think she really shined in that movie, not just with her beauty, but her acting chops. Honestly, I think she kind of stole it from Winona because her reactions in that are very comedic in that. Even Michael Keaton came out and said flat out, dude, we're like fighting each other to grab the screen, but she's been my nemesis and my wife in the previous movie. I will miss her. Again, everybody, Macaulay Culkin, them, Dan Levy, they've all come out praising her. It's sad she passed, but it's good to know that she was very well loved by the community.
Yes, she was. Mary Lemansky, you've got a couple things coming up. You've got some websites. What's going on in your world?
So I have the CBD brand, Earth Angel CBD, earthangelcbd.com, and also marylemansky.com is for me as an artist. You can also find links to all of my social media through there, and also some of my other websites. I'm building an online empire.
There you go.
And I'm actually kind of curious about that too. Earth Angel CBD, right?
Yes.
Is that a website, right?
earthangelcbd.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
I have a few friends that might be interested in it, so I'll throw business your way.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yay, networking. And then we've got Darren Marshall with news. What news? Every Tuesday here on Que4 Radio, que4.org, 4 to 6 p.m. Anything else going on?
Not really. Just trying to fight the good fight until things start getting better for us.
It's hard to fight the global depression. It's like, should I hear about people being slaughtered or watch the news? True crime.
Has there been
Same
another
thing.
public execution?
I mean, or you can just not. I mean, I've worked.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I love arguing
but
with
we need to
people.
move on. We need to move on.
All right, let's get to our apologies.
You're overstating, pontificating the meaning of your life, my friend. I tell you one thing, but not for nothing. We're all waiting for the world end.
This has been Bottoms of the Barrel on Que4 Radio, AM 1680, que4.org. I've been your host, Thomas Bottoms. I want to thank so much Mikey Chip for being my tech and my partner. I want to thank Mary Lemansky. Thank you for being a returning guest. Darren Marshall, thank you for coming back. And you're on News What News. I hope to guest on that soon. And then we've got Jeff Hawks. Thank you so much for coming back. And of course, Lucky, the practice corgi, because I might get some of his followers if you post this video on Lucky's website.
You're gonna ride his coattails.
I will. We have Bottoms of the Barrel is our website. This episode we listened to Subway by Chaperone, 2 Yays, 3 Mez, followed by Dear Mr. President by Pink and the Indigo Girls, 4 Yays and a Nay, followed by Dare Me by the Pointer Sisters. We all loved it. Then we did our couple words. Dancing in the Moonlight, Buffalo Longo got 2 Yays, a Yay minus, a Meh, and a Nay. And then King Harvest, we all love that one. And then the Jubal featuring Nemi, 3 Mays, 2 Nays. Yeah by Usher, we all love that one. Rolling Stones 97th best singer of all time. And may she rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. We all love Deo, the Banana Boat song, Harry Belafonte. We want to apologize for stealing houses, unless you make sure you get that check. I'm one of those, like, I will show up with a gasoline can if you screw me over. We apologize for giving awards away. Well, Aretha did that with Minnie Riperton, but not Minnie Riperton, Esther Phillips. But here we go. We apologize for no THC for me, hemp my hump federally. We apologize for Face the Nation versus facials for fascists. We apologize for bad kissers. We apologize for songs like the Melania documentary. Will they be pulled from the theaters too? We
Called private entry.
We apologize for not amongst our own. Southern Missouri, West Virginia, Washington, D.C. We apologize for Alone Again naturally. If you smell bad, there's a reason. We apologize for unable to black things out. Buy a Sharpie. We apologize for King of the Jungle. Lion Kings in the desert. We apologize for mourning in our own special way. That's why we'll be dancing and drinking in the street. We apologize for yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We apologize for Rest in Peace, Lil Jon Son, 3 Dog Night, and 3 Doors Down lead singer. We apologize for Who's Your Daddy? Of course, if she's actually a Hoosier, she may not know either. We apologize for Flavor of Love versus Unsolved Mysteries versus Springer versus Cheaters. Who's gonna serve the raw turkey? And we apologize for Joan Crawford, humoresque in her glasses. She's rocks in the shoulder pads. When I swear my parents would put the rocks in my floaties. This has been Bottoms of the Barrel, Que4 Radio, AM 68, Que4.org. We will be back in 2 weeks. We're going to Denver. And next time you leave your house, be a decent person. Bye.
Bye.